A note on The Cry of the Mountain, a Chinese film which I've seen uh, not last night but over the past couple of days, and I found interesting. An acclaimed film, in fact, it's a good thing. Cinemax and Cinemax 2 offer a good selection of award-winning films. Well, sometimes they're just blockbusters, and I think they should keep them for HBO 1, 2, 3, but there it is. And I must say that it wasn't a complete surprise in the sense that I've seen Chinese films that I liked, and I know I'm sure they're capable of artistic perfection, even if some of them have this Huawei, what's his name? Exile, ban, jail, whatever. I mean, Chinese films and artists and creators need to obey the party line, which is one reason why I'm at times skeptical about what the Chinese production might bring. But speaking of Hong Kong, where they used to be free, now it's changing. China is pushing further and further against the wall democracy there. In the Mood for Love, and some other masterpieces definitely clearly show what the Chinese chef-d'oeuvre can be. This one, Lukreva, is not really on a par with In the Mood for Love or other great films in the world, but it's good, and without provoking the censorship, the official whoever looks at these. There is, if not subversive, a subversive side to it. There were some aspects which I liked, and I thought, well, that's, even if mild, but that's some criticism of the way things work there. I understand that, in fact, the party allows criticism as long as it doesn't attack the Communist Party. It's okay to now to show the shortcomings of individuals, of perhaps local committees and structures, not the big, all-powerful and all-knowing, righteous Reds, communists, who are villains, if you ask me. Communism, I've been through that, I hate it. I dislike the left, even if that may be wrong at times. Anyway, so in this village there's a woman who would be at the center of the story, who has a man who gets killed in sort of an accident in the woods. Mind you, I have to say I've seen most of it, but I lack the beginning and some bits of pieces for some reason. One can understand much of the beginning from what happens there. So this man is killed. And in the village there are some ethical issues. That's interesting. Ethical, what to do, how the system works, and so on. So this is a remote, isolated village, the mountain, hence the title. It's with a mountain. And so they say, who's responsible? Well, it was this guy who had some explosive there, and then this man ran into it. He died. So now what can we do? We don't want the authorities, we don't want the people in the rest to know about this. We have to solve it ourselves, because then they would say our village, we all take the shared responsibility, we will all be blamed and so on. How could we raise such a man within our community? So here I thought this can be perceived as a criticism of the way things work. It shouldn't be like that. But then the party would say, no, they got it wrong. That's how I perceive it. It's those people there were wrong. We have a good structure. They should have acted this way and that, and perhaps the end, which I will not give, so that I would let you see the film without knowing what happens at the end. No spoiler alert here. But they can perhaps, communists would just say, look, this is how our system works. It's here. It's good. For what it's worth. I see it's a bit, not a bit, but really complicated. Anyway, so this got my attention first, I think. The woman, the villagers say, okay, so we solve it, it will be like this. You will take care, the responsible, the man who would be charged with manslaughter normally, you are responsible for this woman and her children. You will feed them and so on. And she's entitled to some sort of reparation or something like that. And she refuses. And then we learn, that's why I thought, what's something going on here? We learned that in fact the man was a criminal, a killer, the dead one. And the woman suffered on account of this guy who abused her. So in fact she was happy to see him gone. Not only that, but there are surprises in store. And there's a good story there. Plus, it's interesting to see how the film portrays the reaction of the villagers, which is universal. Now in Europe, refugees are rejected, immigrants, and that's in a way what they do there. Trump in America keeps saying, we build a wall and keep the Mexicans out, and Mexico will refund. Now he's saying, change his tune. The US will build a wall and then the Mexicans will pay the money later. Peña Nieto, the Mexican president, said, no way. Makes sense, but the same rejection of foreigners, and the villagers want this woman out. And well, it's complicated, but very good film.